Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So we're back for another day of our yo-yo only adventure. And to kickstart today's episode, I wanted to jump straight into a boss fight. And that's because in the last episode, as many of you know, I was trying to take down the Profound Guardians, or I like to call them the Chicken Balls. And as many of you pointed out, and I do mean a lot of you, I kept taking the boss out of the biome. Now, I did anticipate this because I remembered that one of the Calamity bosses doesn't react well to being taken out of the biome. I couldn't remember which one. I was like, oh, it's just part of the attack. That's just how it goes. No, it was the chicken balls. So I extended our arena and I also put this top layer on it. Hopefully this top layer doesn't come back and bite us, but I added a top layer over here as well. So as you can see with the background, this area is kind of the only area where it starts getting a little bit funny. But, you know, if I'm out of the biome for a second, I think it'll be fine. But that was all based on your recommendations. So, hey, thank you. This is why I like doing everything live. Nothing's pre-recorded in a sense, right? I post an episode, I see what you guys are up to, I make the next episode. Because I don't know if I would have noticed, to be completely honest. Like, you guys are pretty right in pointing stuff out like that out to me. So, I appreciate it. And hey, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. It's going to be the weekend soon. It's Thursday today, right? I'm getting a bit excited. For a split second, my mind was like, it's Friday. It's not Friday yet, but I can't wait for it. All right, so we got all of our buffs. I've disabled one of the shields, and that is going to give us a little bit of an extra effect. You know, we're just going to get into it, right? We're just gonna do it. Chicken balls unite. I haven't had a practice of this since yesterday, so wow. Let me just say wow, right? You know what I'm noticing straight away? Instantly? I'm doing a lot more damage. Have you noticed? I'm sure you have, right? I am churning through these chicken balls. My god. So that just shows you how bonkers my arena was yesterday, because what was happening was I wasn't doing enough damage, because what happens if you take it out of the biome? Look, you guys already know this, right? This doesn't do it right. So there we go. That explains a lot. That really does. So let me tell you about my day. I spent the majority of my day having an internal struggle, a debate with myself about Pokemon. And this is a touchy subject, right? For a lot of people. National Dex and all that. There's a new Pokemon game coming out tomorrow. And I've got kind of a love-hate relationship with Pokemon. I loved it as a child, like really loved it. It was my favorite thing in the world. And then as like a teenager, I've tried to like get into it and maintain that love, but I never truly could. And then as an adult, I've just like, I don't know, I've not really been bothered about it. I don't really care about it too much, right? Well, there you go. That's how easy the chicken balls were. Wow. I appreciate that you've come back for another episode, because that must have been frustrating yesterday, knowing how easy it was. I didn't even know how easy it was with the proper arena. Hey, weird transition, but my video software crashed, but I'm really glad because I caught it at a pretty good time. I was looking down in the corner and I was like, where's the little green icon? The green icon's missing, but the only thing I did was I turned my core, which I got from the chicken balls, into a permanent core, which is super easy. You just take it, you mash it with some unholy essence. It's like the easiest crafting recipe in the world. Back in the day, I'm fairly certain, right? So back in the day, you used to have to fight chicken balls every single time. And then it was, you had to fight it like 10 times or maybe 5 times. And then you could make this. But now it's different, but it's still super simple. So I'm really glad about that. But before we do Providence, which is going to be an awful fight. It's going to be awful. Prepare yourself, boys, for a multitude of failures. I don't think my arena is big enough. I'm getting, like, arena anxiety. I do feel like it's not the right size, but we'll see. Before we do that, though, we have Bumblebird to do, which is, and it's popped into my head, when I was talking about the Plaguebringer Goliath having all of these different attacks, I was thinking of Bumblebird. I'm fairly certain. I don't know. Calamity all mashes together for me. So we need to make some burb pheromones. And I can't make that many because I sold my Luminite yesterday. I was like, I need money. Sell Luminite. So I've got 2. We're going to find out how we do against it. I am fairly certain that this is the boss where it's like, oh, my attack pattern is different every single time. We'll find out. If it starts acting like a little bit strange, then I'll know. To end my little point about Pokemon, considering the clip that I said it in is going to get cut because, you know, well, it's not existent. We'll see where the crash happened. Basically, I was debating it all day, and then I got a text from my childhood friend that was like, hey, just to let you know, I've got the new Pokemon. And the inner child in me was like, all right, I need the new Pokemon. We need to have a Pokemon battle, right? I need to know who's best. I remember when we were kids, that's all we would do is talk about Pokemon. We both had a Pokemon Diamond and Pearl on the DS, and that is literally how I got through year 6, is just talking about that. All right, let's buff up. Year 6 for you Americans, by the way, is when you are 10 to 11. Just so you know, the more you know. All right. Bam. Okay, let's see. It's wacky as out, isn't it? It's already funny. Yeah, this is definitely what I was thinking of when I was thinking wacky boss. I don't even know which one's the boss. It's going too fast. My mind can't keep up with this. I'm glad that this is not a boss that you can't take out a biome, because I'd be screwed in this jungle. You see, this is why I added the sides of the... You see the sides of the jungle, right? The little blocks that I've done at the side. It's because I thought it was the Plague-Bearing Goliath that freaks out a biome. It still might be. Hey, look at Python playing Terraria. What's he recording, eh? I thought he was a Minecrafter. I'm just joking. He does love his Minecraft, though, right? That doesn't appear on Steam. We don't know when he's playing that. Yeah, I'm not surprised I got wrecked there. I'm almost kind of done with Bumblebirds. There's no point of doing it. Not yet. Not until we need to get the Yaren egg. To be clear, though, it is the next boss, right? Yeah, Bumbleburb. I don't know. Should we leave Bumbleburb? Should we leave him be? I think so. How long do these potions last for? 5, 3. All right. So we're going to do Providence now. And I am serious. I'm very worried about this fight. I don't think it's going to go too well, but I will give it my all, and we'll see what happens. Because I've had mixed experiences with it. I've had seasons where it's been great and it's been super simple. I've had seasons where I've been so oblivious to a lot of its attacks. The thing with me is that I need a good arena, because once it starts doing the attacks where it sends out all the flames and some are green, I really need a big arena for that. And I feel like this one's not going to be good enough. But if I can fight it and beat it in hell, then I can beat it in the hallowed biome. So I need to keep that good mentality, that fighter's mentality. So let's go into our little biome. I remember I have the dungeon potions. I don't know why I spent all of this time walking back. I feel like for such a late game character, I spend a lot of time walking. All right, let me reactivate this because I logged out. Okay, let's get rid of the burb pheromones. We don't need them. All right, Providence. Let's see how you do, fam. Already changing up the background, different color. Okay, so the thing that I used to forget back in the day, or in season 1, there was one thing that, like, it triggered everyone. I don't blame you. Was this boss sends out a bunch of, I used to call them Doritos, little triangles. You can see them there above me. And in season 1, I had no idea what they were, and I was just not taking the time to avoid them in the slightest. I was just like, yeah, this is just fine walking over all of these. I now know. I now recognize. Okay, so I feel like damage during this fight is good enough. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't feel like if we lose this, it's because, oh, I'm not doing enough damage, right? I do feel like I am going to really struggle. I do know that if you get too far away from this boss during this phase, it's not great. And I also know, of course, that you are meant to get the green flames. I think the last time I did this fight was in season 5 of the Calamity mod, so that was Revengeance, I believe. So a lot harder. But then again, we're using a setback here, and the setback is the yo-yo, right? Because at the end of the day, I've never fought it under these conditions. Oh my god, the chicken balls are back in full force! I completely forgot about the chicken balls as well. God, this fight throws things at you. This is why... I mean, I like the fight now. I like it a lot more. This is why I used to not like the fight, because it has too much going on. Alright, so that's the end of the fight. I got hit by a laser beam in the end, but the thought was getting under my skin, and this is why I started performing really badly. And the thought was, we have to do it before 7:30. So I've got to start right at the beginning of the day. I've got to make sure that I give myself enough time. And when I was doing the chicken balls, I was like, I didn't kill the chicken balls fast enough. You need to kill those to continue doing proper damage to the boss. So I know that for the next time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it now. Try it again. God, my heart rate is going. That was a hard fight. It was really, really hard. I need some more buffs. I got to buy buffs. I got to get prepared. And then hopefully when I see you again, we're going to beat this thing. It's going to be good. Okay, so I'm midway through the next fight. I've got to say, this goes on forever. It really does. It really, really does. But I'm having a lot of fun. I got to say, I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm feeling like confident enough to talk for a couple of seconds. All right, here's the chicken balls. Here we go again. Yeah, I'm feeling confident in myself to talk for a couple of seconds over this. I really want to take this fight seriously, though. I really want to beat it. Gotta do the chicken balls. But I'm having, like, legitimate fun. You know what? I think over the years, I've definitely... It used to be a bit of a meme on the channel, but I do think I've legitimately changed my my mind on Providence. All right. I'm not that good, though. Oh, funny thing is, I was doing perfect all the way through that fight. And then I was like, all right, good enough time to talk. All right, what did we learn here, boys? Shut up during a fight. Oh, my God. Okay, so, yeah, I'm braving it enough to talk for a quick sec. Defeated the chicken balls. Hopefully they don't come back. All right. I regret talking. I'm already bottling this up. Okay, gonna go back to shutting up. Hopefully I win this fight. But yeah, beating the chicken balls, and I was at good health when I started talking. I'm not now, but we'll see. Gonna keep faith, see what happens, you know? Really, I just want to get lucky. Okay, 3% left. This is nerve-wracking. I hate this. I've got no health, no buffs. Come on. 0.2? Thank God. That was... Oh, I can barely talk. That took so long. Like, to put it into context, you know what? We don't need to do that, right? It was a hard fight, let me tell you. Oh my God. My heart rate towards the end then, I was like, whoa. Man, I wish I was wearing a heart monitor or an Apple Watch or something. You know, something to like track it so I could know. Oh my God, I'm so glad we did it. I'm very proud of us. Yeah, I'm just really glad. I'm glad we did that. That was a cool fight. All right, so there is a yo-yo that comes from this boss. I would love to get the yo-yo so that we can have a damage upgrade. So we're going to open this up. 3, 2, 1, bam. Hey, we got it. It's the Solar Flare. 158 melee damage, emits large holy explosions on hit. Oh, that is the perfect end. That feels amazing, and it's demonic, and it's just cool, right? Let's slap down a few of these. Okay. 21,000. No, 200. Yeah, right. That is so cool. I bet if we did it again. Let's just try. Let's see this damage increase. I want to see it firsthand. I don't plan to do this whole fight, but I am very interested because, you know, it's a pretty challenging fight. I feel like our yo-yo is up to the task now. Let's see. Right. Oh my God. Are you serious? This is amazing. Providence in hell, you've got no chance. We're going to blitz you. We're going to do that tomorrow, though. I've had enough Providence for today. I didn't really touch upon it, but we also got some other cool stuff. We got the Rune of Cos, which I'm pretty certain has like 3 different bosses attached to it. We got this, the Molten Amputator. This is such a sick weapon. I remember we used this for quite a while. We've also got the Blissful Bombardier and the Purge Guzzler. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So, today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I logged back in. Truth be told, I wrapped up an ending, and I was like, right, it's done. It's a complete episode. Slap that boy into an editor. It's too short. I don't mind short episodes, but too short is too short. Coming back in, because I remembered we can do Bumbleburb, right? What a cool way to test the yo-yo. Better than Providence. Better than anything like that, right? Bumbleburb. This is so cool. Such a wacky boss. I'm all for it. Haven't got complete buffs. We're going to give it a go, right? I don't have complete buffs, but I believe in the yo-yo. I really do. I think this yo-yo is so sick. This yo-yo is going to get us the big win. Although, come to think of it, I died from just being hit too many times last time. So maybe the yo-yo is not going to get us the big win. What would have got us the big win? Whoa. Oh, okay. Hey, it works. My mouse just didn't work. Were you looking at the mouse cursor and thinking, wow, he's kept it in one spot really well? Yeah, it's just not working. Man, I got a Razer mouse, right? I know people out there love Razer. I mean, I like Razer. I like their products, don't get me wrong, but they break like nothing. Razer products do not last. And that is true by the fact that my mouse is completely like bugging out. It does this a lot, actually. It's the first time I've ever caught it on camera, though, so pretty interesting, right? It's a good little excuse that we can use if we ever fail at boss fights from now on. Oh, I'm sorry, man. My mouse wasn't working. I woke up and I sneezed 3 times. Right. You know what? I did believe in this fight, but I also kind of don't. So what we've got to do tomorrow is we're going to do Providence and Hell, and then that's going to make us a mega accessory, essentially. We're going to combine 2 accessories, one from Hell Providence, one from Hallow Providence. And that mega accessory is going to be good. And then I'm trying to think, and I'm taking a wild guess here. I believe the next boss, it's all the Runes of Causes. And then I don't know if it's the Poltergeist or it's the, it's got to be Poltergeist, right? It's not Yaren, is it? We can't be at Yaren at this point, can we? Really? Hey, do you know what? I was talking the big game about finishing this boss off, but look at my health. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end. I'm going to keep trying, but my gut says no. I mean, I've got 45 health left and 18 seconds left on a buff. We'll see. We'll see. It all really depends on what attacks it does, to be honest, because some are a lot easier to dodge than others. Right now, it's just going side to side. It's not too bad. All right, snapped back to reality. So I think that's going to round it off for today's episode. I think that was good. I had a good time today. A lot of it was Providence, so, you know, a lot of it was just, you know, in my own head having a good time. Hopefully it came across on the video. If you are new to ChippysCouch, maybe consider clicking the subscribe button. And if you're not new and you're a lurker, because I know you're out there, YouTube's telling me, fam, click the subscribe button, join the crew. Join the couch crew. I don't know. I don't know. Right. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.